Well, welcome back, guys. I'm down here waiting on water to fill up, and somebody said they wanted a video on the skid loader because I'd never seen one. I don't know how rare these are or what, but like I said, it's a 425L white. It does not, turn my light on, it's always dark around here. It does not have the original engine. The other engine blew up. And it's got two counterweights on. I mean, you can tell it doesn't have the original engine because here's the old air breather. I mean, Monkey's got it covered in straw. I don't like that, but you know, he's a wild animal like that. It does have a floor cover. That's not on there. Like I said, it's got 954 hours on it. We have no forks or nothing for it. Well, we got some homemade forks to hook on the bucket. It's got the manure bucket. That bottom piece comes off for straw or whatever. Like I said, I don't know how many of these are around. This one is painted that color because it got bought from our local co-op. My grandpa used to my camera's dirty again. Hang on, I got a call. We'll catch you back in a minute. Alright guys, back to the video. I don't remember where I was at. No, I was saying something about the color of this thing. My camera, I swear. Dad did not buy it new. My grandpa, I don't know if I said it, he worked for the local co-op. He was a mechanic there, worked on all the Whites and Olivers, set up the new ones, everything else. Well, our co-op, I think it was before my time, they had a feed mill right next door. Well, they used this skid loader at the feed mill to move all the corn cobs, because they had a sheller at the feed mill and everybody'd bring in their ear corn and they would shell it and make feed for them. I'm tripping over everything here. And then whenever the combines and stuff came out, they quit shelling corn over there for people, and this come up for sale. Luckily my grandpa working there him and Dad then went in and bought it. I really don't know if grandpa bought it or Dad bought it. It's just been here for as long as I've been here. I mean, it's a handy little thing. It don't pick up a lot, but cleaning out barns, it takes longer, but it is by far, I mean, a handy little thing. I don't know what you guys wanted to see about it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward here with the controls. I only got one hand, but forwards, pushing both forwards, pushing both backwards, sitting in here. This curls the bucket up, curls the bucket down, lifts the whole loader, lets the whole loader down. Pretty straightforward little machine. Actually, we're talking about it, believe it or not. Is it this one? No, it ain't that one. This one. No, maybe it was that other one. Gosh dang it. Yeah, it's this one. That's the original tire since Dad's owned it. That one's it's been flat. I've put a couple patches in the tube. This one, if anybody watching this has got one of these actually, this one goes flat. It's tubeless for whatever reason. I haven't put a tube in it. But we had the forks on it, and I'm not going to mention who did it. It was not me or Monkey or my dad, but they were unloading a pallet of sawdust, and it lifted it, but he didn't air the freaking tire up. Well, and he did that driving over a bunch of freshly dumped number 2 rocks. He cracked my rim, and you can't even see it. I beat it out then and welded it, put a bead, or not a bead, but a little weld. I can't even feel it. Oh, right there. The camera's gonna pick it up. But I didn't get it good enough that it wouldn't leak. So, yeah. But like I said, it's a 425L white. Well, there it is. Crap. That ain't number, don't work all anymore anyway. But Jackson County Farm Bureau Co-ops, where it was bought new. So was this Brillion field cultivator. Like I said, Dad didn't buy it new, it was used, but they might have bought it new. But like all of our equipment came from there, except for this disc did not. Dad bought it on an auction, and believe it or not, it's a white disc. It's painted John Deere green, but it is a white, somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, because I really don't know. I think it's like a 252, if that makes sense. I've never even bought parts for it. Well, bought bearings for it, but I got them from Deere. I think it'd be a 252. We thought it was a John Deere. Well, then they started going through this and no. Well, then years and years of using it, the red paint started coming through. I was like, now what is that? And when Dad bought it, see, there's, you can really see the red coming out, set outside. Whoever painted it did a crappy job. But I was like, man, what is that? And then I started looking around. I was like, well, maybe it'd be a Brillion or a Sunflower. You know, I didn't know who made red discs. And then we started looking. I can't get the serial grease on it. They'd painted over that. And this thing was cylinder leak. There's grease built up all through here. And I had no idea where the serial number would be. Luckily, Deere found us the parts, blah, blah, blah. And then I cleaned that up and I was like, read the serial number. Well, it says white on it. So it's a white disc. Like I said, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's a 252. I just didn't I need to get tires, but that one blew on me and that one fell off, and I haven't been a nappy yet to get wheel bearings. I really need to. But, and then, however it worked out, Dad's used to have a smaller disc. And that roller back there, we'd had it forever, and it actually is the right size behind this. I don't know how that happened. But, and then there's that Hari back there. That's the same size as a roller. Really don't know how that combination came about whenever we used to have a, I think this is 15 foot, we used to have a 12 foot. Which I guess hanging over, I mean, it's only doing math. Come on, doing math. 3 foot difference. But, like I said, she's due for a set of blades, but I'm thinking if I did my measuring right, and as long as the shaft's right, my bosses, they're getting ready to rebuild their big, it's a big 30 foot disc. Well, the blades on it, yeah, they're worn out to that disc, its specs, but I get me a whole set of blades here for probably next to nothing. And I'm going to put them blades on here, and new bearings, and because they're starting to wear, because this one, it broke perfect. Flush all the way around there. I kept saying, oh, we'll take her apart and I'll weld it up, but why do that when I get a whole new set of blades? But that was the skid loader, and I guess the disc. I need to add something more to this video, but I'm feeding cattle now, and hopefully I answered your questions. I forget the feller's name that commented, but like I said, it's our little skid loader. And if anybody out there, go ahead and comment. Let me know how many of these things are around. You can Google them and find a few of them, but mine's the only one I found this color. Is that just because it was at a co-op, or, I mean, what color did these things come out in? Different colors? What? I wish somebody could explain that one to me. I don't have no literature on these. I know Ross has been after me to buy this little thing, but he ain't getting it. But I am kind of scared. We use it a lot. I mean, what if something goes out of it? Because I don't know of any more around. I don't even know if AGCO offers parts for these things. But except for the hydraulic unit pump, I guess, which we rebuilt the motor. We got it from Hoosier Parts. Dad did. He got a new one. So if something goes wrong on it, hey, majorly, I don't know where to get parts. I mean, the cylinders, I've rebuilt them myself. Go up to the local hydraulic shop, give them your rings, hand you new ones, and you're done. So I know it ain't very interesting, but here's one of my hay wagons I bought. I bought it from the same people I actually bought them cabs from. But yeah, I don't know. I'll find something else to put on here. It might be some cows, but we'll find something. And since I got to make a video, I figured I'd tell you all. Down here filling up water now, but I have been working a buku of hours. And last Sunday, our video, Monkey, I had my daughter, and Monkey was working in the shop. he cleaned out what we called the old office. We're going to extend where we're going to put our tools kind of in the side of the shop. I'll have to show you in a video. I mean, he worked his butt off cleaning that out. Well, then he got held up the rest of the week here where he couldn't come over. But something happened with his video able to send it to me. So we lost a whole day of footage on Sunday. But here it is Wednesday, and by the time I've been getting up early, we've been loading hogs, I've been hauling grain, and then whenever I get home, after I feed calves, which I know you guys are probably getting tired of seeing me feeding cattle. Well, then the video, I mean, there ain't time to do nothing, because when I get home, there's some evenings here, it's Wednesday now, there's some evenings whenever I set my alarm for the next morning, as soon as I get home, it says you got 6 hours, and I'm like, oh man, that there's no want to go outside and do anything. I got projects I got a bunch of projects. I'm trying to cuss, but I just ain't got the time to do it. We're hoping this weekend it's supposed to be colder than a well digger's ass, but we're hoping to get some video on. I'm gonna make we're gonna have at least 3 good videos in a row by starting Friday. I hope. Don't know what next week will bring or nothing like that. So just wanted to give you guys an update of where we're at on videos, and I try to get you one every day. I'm sorry we're not getting there. It is harder to do than I thought. I mean, these guys, like I know Ross does it, he's got like 3 or 4 videos saved up, and if he ain't able to make it out one day, well, he can post one. I can't do that on my phone, because if I save a bunch of videos, then when I'm recording the next one, it says you're out of storage. So these are taken live pretty much. Whenever I post it at night, it's that day or 2 days together, and you guys are right with me every step of the way what we're doing. So like I said, we'll look at something in a minute. I'm waiting on that tank to get full. You can see the water level. I got like 30 minutes of sitting here, so we'll see what happens here in a second. Well, it was a short video, but I'm gonna get my butt to bed. So guys, give me a like, comment, and a follow, and we'll catch you in the next one. Hopefully it'll be a better video.